And it's finally happening. Elon Musk is trying to put brain tubes in people's heads and create like this skull thing that you can control items. Jeff Bezos is creating humanoid AI like in that movie with Will Smith and the dog. It's happening. One is like, I'm Lex Luthor, the other one is Brainiac. It's like a DC movie. Billionaires are going crazy. And as you see in this report, shout out to Shaw for leading into this report that we're talking about, because it's going all over. Amazon has begun testing humanoid robots in its U.S. warehouses. Amazon has begun testing humanoid robots named Digit in its U.S. warehouse. This development marks another significant step in the company's automation initiatives. Listen, you see the little robots moving on the screen right now. You see what they're doing. They out here trying to move around. And the thing is, they're trying to do cheaper labor. Yeah, if I spend $100,000 making a robot and maybe spend $20,000 doing upkeep, I keep it for 20 years, I don't have to pay as much money. Simple, right? The robots are taking over the world. They are looking at they're humanoids. They don't have to pay everybody. They just need to pay a mechanic to fix them. They save a lot of money. And because it's never about you. It's not about you. We care about our workers. We care about our employees. No, it's to replace you. If you don't believe me, go to McDonald's in like Kentucky and some of the other places that McDonald's are starting to move away from cashiers. If you ever been to Walmart lately, they don't have 2 cashiers. H-E-B, like 3 cashiers. If you're from Texas, you know where H-E-B is. Other stores from all the other grocery stores from all over the world, you start noticing there's a lot of self-contained registers. You know what I mean? Where you do it yourself. They have like 2 people out there watching every register to make sure you ain't stealing. There's a few people over the side on each door. They starting to hire young people at the door now. I noticed that. Because they want to make sure you ain't stealing. And they got cameras, everything. They ready. Even though Walmart initially lost $1 billion because they didn't have all that and didn't have people watching it. Listen, Walmart, that was the dumbest idea I ever heard in my life. When you sit there and you don't have nobody watching the cash register, when people just do a few items then take off with a TV, it's not the smartest idea. Just saying, we learned from it. You lost the billions of dollars. Do better. But now, you're like, wait, we might just use these humanoid robots called Digits, and they can do the job for us. Now, what is the story that Shar sent? Because this is not Shar's story. This is just a story I saw that led into Shar's story. So let's get into Shar's story. Let me put my headphones on. And while I put my headphones on, if you don't want to get us replaced by the robots, you get that like and subscribe. You get that notification bell. And speaking of Shar giving us news, you can hit us at I'll Be That News, ILLBETHATNEWS at gmail.com. You don't know how to say mail, I don't know how to hit. But just hit that like button, hit that notification bell. You'll know if we're live on Thursday or Friday or both. It might be a secret. I'll let you know in the community post. So keep up with it. Hit that notification bell. Hit that like and subscribe. Share with your friends, please. Because this is important news. You might just be losing a lot. You know,
more than 71 million Americans are expected to shop on Cyber Monday. That is according to the National Retail Federation. That's expected to translate into $12 billion spent. Adobe Analytics says that's 6% higher than last year. A lot of people have been turning to Amazon, of course, for their online shopping. The company says it had its biggest Black Friday ever last week, with more than 1,000 items purchased every second.
That is true. I spent, if y'all know, this what y'all watching on. I'm not going to do it on the show, but this what y'all watching on. Cost me some bread. The mic that y'all hear to cost me some bread. I spent a lot of money on Black Friday. Bought furniture and all that for my place I'm moving to soon. So I spent a lot of money on Black Friday. But the stores did horrible. Target, Walmart, they did absolutely horrible on Black Friday. Why? Because they try to play us. Y'all seen the memes when they put the sign that say $2.99. Black Friday said $2.99. Same price. They were trying to get over. It didn't work. Amazon killing it because, again, Amazon usually have sales throughout the year, and they slightly did have better sales. So that's what that was. But y'all let me know. You know what I mean? So, but how did y'all do it? Tell me, the question is, I know AI is now helping with delivery, even though I technically did lose a package. And then shout out to my neighbor for bringing it to me because they sent it to the wrong house. But let me know, how y'all doing Black Friday? That's the question of this episode. How did y'all do? Did y'all spend a lot of money? Yes or no? Or did you on Cyber Mondays? How did you do on that? Let's get back in this video though. I just want to know just something. But I done teasing you spend a lot of money. I know you're a big baller. You spent money on your girl. You spent a lot of money on your girl. You bought her some nice things. I know you do. I see you. Vaughn, how was yours though? Shaw, how was yours? The Amazon use their AI to deliver to your house? Yo, I ain't gonna lie, it makes it faster. Shout out to Amazon Delivery Day. Now let's go look at what AI is doing with Amazon.
In the U.S., 1,000 every second. Beryl Tomei is the head of Amazon's last mile delivery unit, which helps get those packages to people's doorsteps. Beryl, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
A very busy time for you. Amazon last year delivered more packages to U.S. homes than UPS and FedEx. This year using artificial intelligence a lot more. How does that work?
We use AI and technology throughout the entire shopping journey and leading up to the holiday as well. In fact, this starts months before the holiday season as we forecast demand and plan for capacity through the holiday.
Now listen, I don't know if how many of y'all do business forecasting chart. You make a forecast chart. You link what you did last year versus this year, how much money people have and how much money people are willing to spend. Is it a normal season? How many people are hired? How many people are willing to spend if they had it? You do all that in a forecast chart. It's really a simple formula, but it's kind of difficult to learn at first. But once you learn it, you can kind of forecast what things going to be. But the thing I want to talk about in this one is AI, because if you don't know how algorithms and AI work, they feed you stuff that you're interested in. And you can't lie and say, oh, they just feeding me crap. No, you're interested, you watch it. Because if you stop watching it, every time you go through a TikTok or YouTube or Twitter or things and you just skip over it really quickly, it's going to notice that you stood over. Sometimes it's going to get it wrong because you might leave your room or something and a TikTok might stay on, a tweet might stay up that longer. But then they'll rectify it quickly once you start passing on other ones, because it's made to keep you on the site. Why? Because if they keep you on the site longer, they make more money, because people from Walmart, CBS, us, whoever will pay a lot of money to be in front of all of our eyes repeatedly. Because if I can get 3 million impressions, if Amazon could get delivery day on 4 or 5 million YouTube videos for $8,000, and it can be continuously seen by those same people over and over again because they stayed on the page longer because they was watching a video they were interested in, and I could get you on the site longer. Because if you get on the site, didn't see nothing you was interested in, you'll get off. It's like television. When we were younger, we got on television because the shows we wanted wasn't on. On YouTube and TikTok and Facebook and Twitter, the things you want to see is always on because the algorithm is made for it to show you what you want to see. The things you stay on longer. Okay, you stay longer to watch this, I'm going to watch it. So that's always very interesting thing to me about AI. So that's what she's basically saying. Forecasting has completely changed, because you used to have to write a report in a formula. Now you just use your AI to tell you what people watch long. Oh, their watch time is longer than. That's why you should also, like I said, like and subscribe. If you watch a video, don't just like and subscribe and get off. Just put the video in the background and let it play, because the longer the watch time on our record video, or if you watching this live and you want to see it on Thursday, maybe Friday, and you watch the whole video and it shows 43 minutes of watch time, that tells YouTube or Facebook or Twitter or Rumble or whatever we're on that people watch this all the way through, and they're more willing to watch an ad that come on it because you didn't get off quickly. So that helps us a lot. So if you watch a pre-recorded video, don't just get on there and give it a like. Get on there and just play it in the background. So, like I do my friends' videos, I put it on. I'm at work, I put it in the drawer, let it play, put it on very low so it don't disturb nobody, and then let it play throughout the video. It's a 30-minute video, BMTs. I watch it for an hour, even though I don't say nothing in the video. I'm giving them that 45, 50-minute, 2 hour, whatever, and letting it play. So that helps out a lot, just to inform anybody that don't know how these algorithms work.
Holidays.
So how does that work? Are your AI is telling people what they should buy, or it's telling you what they think they're going to buy?
Rather, we're looking at past patterns and historical patterns to predict how much demand.
Like I said, the formula to predict would still be the same as the formula you written down. It's just AI is probably more efficient because they could tell watch time. I can't, like friends, if I wrote a formula, I can't tell how long you would stay in the store, or how long you would do a certain thing, or how long you are likely to do certain things, if certain action. because that will end up to like goodwill and all that stuff. Like if I'm nicer to an employee, you can't formulate that. You can just make guesstimates on how it is based on what you see. AI can fully predict. Oh, he said hello, how you doing, and had a conversation. This person stayed in longer. Do you want them to stay in longer? Maybe not. So okay, you don't have to do all that. You just have to say certain words and certain phrases, get them out quickly, and that's what we want. That's how businesses work. That's how they use AI and can easily tell by doing things like that. You can't do it, like I said, you can still do a forecasting, but it's a lot longer. But
demand be might.
And like I said, it's not telling you what you want. It's not telling you what they want you to see. It's telling you what you want to see. You make decisions your mind. So if you watching, if your ads and stuff crazy, it's because you like crazy stuff. If you want to see fights, except for when Twitter first changed, they just showed everybody fights. But once the algorithm got set, yo, listen, I saw this girl getting knocked out. It was entertaining. And now I get fight videos. I don't want to see them. That one video was entertaining, but I kept getting them. Now, guess what? 2 weeks later, I don't really get fight videos no more. Even though for a few weeks on X, I had a problem with fight videos because Elon changed the whole algorithm and it was messed up. But I think they kind of fixed it. It's still not as great as it once was, but it is what it is.
I get so that we can prepare for the holiday season. And even on a daily basis, we use deep learning and generative AI techniques to forecast demand and do inventory placement for over 400 million products in our store. So that lets us figure out how many quantities of each item we should place where across our fulfillment network so we can get these items to customers as fast as possible.
AI is something that scares a lot of people. Do you think they should be scared by it?
I think AI, the investments in AI have been a massive help to our customers and our employees as well. Safety is our top priority, and some of the investments we've made.
I know it's not the poll question, but are y'all just in the comments or on the live video, are y'all afraid of AI? Y'all think it's scary? Like iRobot? I mentioned that movie earlier. Thought of her name.
And AI have made a big difference there. For example, robotics. We have over 750,000 robots across our operations.
It said company says it's also hired 250K workers to accommodate holiday rush. We'll see.
Network.
Kind of goes against my theory earlier on, but I don't. But that's just holiday season because of the giant rush. But they are trying out them robots. We'll see.
And these robots use AI and computer vision to help and collaborate with our employees on things like reducing repetitive motions, reducing walk distances, lifting heavy objects so they can have a safer and more ergonomic experience.
It can make things safer for workers, but is it also taking workers' jobs away?
In fact, we've seen the opposite. Since the introduction of robotics into our network, we've seen the creation of hundreds of thousands of jobs and over 700 new categories of jobs. So we see it as more of a collaborative approach that
could be true, but I don't know how many jobs lost in that period. Like you can say we created 700,000, we created 250,000 new jobs, but how many jobs did you give up a regular worker? Because like you said, it's a collaborative effort, meaning that you use these people to help the robot. How many people you don't need that the robot takes its place? And what happened when and I'm pretty sure this is at a low functioning place right now. Like I don't think they have thousands of robots running around. So you probably need people still. So I'm curious to how that will work in the future. Like early on, if they'd be like, "Oh, we had a profit of people because we needed people to help the robot." Sure, but what happened when the robot you have thousands of them in operation? Unless they're not planning to get thousands of them.
Keeps employees safer and improves their experience, and also improves customer experience as well.
How does Amazon work with? I know a lot of brick and mortar stores get upset because somebody logs onto Amazon and just buys from Amazon instead of actually visiting the store. How do you feel about that?
We're very much focused on providing convenience and value to our customers. So whatever it takes to provide them that, we're going to keep investing in it.
Let me ask about the third.
Basically, we don't care about Walmart being mad.
Party sellers on Amazon for a minute. The FTC has taken Amazon to court, as you know, saying fees for these third parties to sell and advertise items, quote, force many sellers to pay close to 50% of their total revenues to Amazon. Is that true? And what's your response to it?
I'm not the best person to talk about the FTC piece, but again, we're very much focused on.
Why would you ask that AI woman about like something you should ask like their legal team or like their CEO? Why would you ask I hate when reporters ask that question. I know it's an important question to ask. You should ask Amazon this, but you can't ask somebody whose job is not involved in it. That's like you telling me I'm in marketing, but you like, hey, why is your operation cost this, and why are y'all doing this? I'm like, I'm only in charge of marketing. I only hired the marketing team. I don't have no idea.
Providing great price, great selection, and convenience to our customers.
So beyond
Vice President of Delivery and Technology.
AI, how do things change as Amazon moves forward? Because we just talked about the numbers. More and more people are buying things on Cyber Monday and Black Friday and all these other times on Amazon. How does Amazon change as you move forward?
We're very much invested in the small business community as well, and that's been a part of what we can do to make this help.
Amazon, we're a small business. I'll be that news over on that media. So if you want to give us a sponsor to invest in small businesses, we'll sell your products. Just put the link. We'll have a whole setup just for y'all.
Holiday season successful. We have over 60% of our product sales in our store are from independent sellers, most of which are from small and medium-sized businesses. On the final delivery side, we have a program called the Delivery Service Partner Program, which are hands-on entrepreneurs that we work with to create their own delivery companies. We have over 3,500 of these owners.
I think I did that with FedEx delivering, no, it was the government. I did that with the government, where they create like a system where the smaller businesses can create, and y'all own your truck, so they have like this whole building and this whole company set up that the government used to, and it's entrepreneurs, like not just the government. They contract out, then they contract to work, so it's a bunch of entrepreneurs in one place. So
across the world, and
basically the entrepreneur runs the trucks that they own. Like somebody might get one or two routes. Let's say me, this other dude, and this other dude got one route, and this one dude's over, or I'm over it. So I own these three. So you work under me, and I got these routes. So I'm an independent contractor. I'm a small business, right? And then you have a bunch of people do the same thing under this other bigger business who run through the government. That's what we did, and now Amazon's apparently doing the same thing. Except I don't know. I think they cut out the middleman, and they just do it directly. So like you buy your routes or whatever.
With the investment within this program, the program itself has generated over $45 billion in revenue over the past 5 years for these small businesses.
Would you rather be selling it just yourself or working with a third party?
We're, again, very much invested in what our customers need and innovating for them. So working back from that, we want to offer them great selection, and the 3P sellers are a big part of that story.
Yeah, Amazon has a lot of 3B sellers, if y'all business to business sellers and all that stuff. So it's like B to C sellers. So it's very interesting on what AI is going. I know I make the jokes at the beginning about this and that and all these things that go on with Amazon and all this stuff, and how Jeff Bezos is the Lex Luthor and Elon Musk is the Brainiac. But a lot of this stuff does make your life easier. That's why you ain't gonna complain about it. Like right now they're gaining jobs, but when they make thousands of them, if they do, and people lose jobs, people not gonna complain because it's convenient to you. It's convenient to us, right? Just imagine when your package don't get lost anymore, or it's a 99.9% package rate that's actually dropped off at your house, and deliveries are quicker now. So it don't take 3 or 4 days, it take 1 or 2 on all deliveries. Your life is more convenient, right? Even if you have to spend a little more money and everything else, we accept convenience. That's why we overlook a lot of bad things. I just want to know y'all thoughts on this. Tell me how y'all feel about AI, the robots taking over. It's Elon Musk, Brainiac, and Jeff Bezos, Lex Luthor. Let me know in the comments. Like it's classic Rubes Zell. One last time, like and subscribe to that notification bell. We out. Peace.